Testing 1, 2. I'm gonna make this one real quick. She's beautiful. She's everything you want. She walk, talk, almost everything you want physically in a woman. But she's toxic, brother. She's toxic. Whenever you come up with an idea, she say, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Just stay on your job. Just stay on your job. That ain't gonna work. Whatever you come with some idea about how to free yourself from the rat race, she go, nah, that ain't gonna work. That ain't you, boo. That ain't you. You a worker. Go to work. And she keeping you on the plantation. Now, a lot of these women will keep you on the plantation because they look at, whether we want to accept it or not, women have a built-in mechanism separator that separates alpha dogs from everybody else. You're either alpha dog or you're not. Alpha dogs are the ones that they say, oh, yeah, you can do it, because they can't control them, but they can control everyone else based on their appearance or based on some other feature that they got. Well, and really, let me tell you something, man. Really, let me be for real with it. For real. Those of us that squares, man, the whole world is looking to take advantage of you because you were square. Hoes is out there trying to take advantage of you because you were square. Pimps out there trying to take advantage of you because you square. Aggressive people trying to take advantage of you because you square. Freaks freaks are trying to take advantage of you. Hypocrites, everybody's out there trying to take advantage of dudes like myself. That's we square-ish. We got some street game, but we square-ish. We pretty much keep to ourselves and mind our own business. Unless we see our people suffering, we pretty much mind our own business. But the whole world is looking for you. If you're not this brother, then I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the brothers that's out there. You got a dream. You got a goal. You got something you want to do. And you got this person who you fell in love with, or you trying to fall in love with, or you trying to start a relationship or be in a relationship with. And they don't believe in you. Now the question is, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? You gonna break bad? You gonna do like I just did a video about Chris Watts. That man waited until he got so fed up being a beta male that he killed his whole family, killed him. Now, are we gonna wait for that? Should we? Is that a good idea? That's not a good idea. Brother, listen here. We don't have to stay around people that's toxic. We don't have to stay around people that's toxic. I was listening to the lead attorney the other day. That's my dude. And he had this sister on, man. And because he said, man, you might get something out of what she's saying. I listened. I wasted 29 minutes, and the lead attorney, but at the end of the video, the lead attorney was like, man, everybody was telling him to stay away from this lady. This lady was going on from one tangent to the next tangent to the next tangent. And it's what people do, especially to square dudes like us. I'm not saying the lead attorney's square. He can speak for himself. He's a grown man. But I'm talking about those of us that try to mind our own business. What these people do is try to, well, I'm going to tell you what this lady tried to do is put a battery in the lead attorney's back and help him try to drag him into some unclear altercation that she had been dealing with. You know what I mean? And it was just a mess. But I'm saying that happens to us regular cats. Now you got a woman that's connected to you. You might even be married to this woman. And this woman is pushing your dreams down. So let me tell you what you got to do, brother. Let me tell you what you got to do when you're in that situation, man. And you know it's going to cost you a lot to walk away from this situation. Now you ain't just this ain't just your girlfriend. This is a serious relationship. Gonna cost you a lot to walk away. There's children involved. There's money involved. There's assets involved. It's gonna be some serious. It's gonna be a serious situation. People's lives are gonna change if you walk away from the situation. So this is what you're gonna have to do, brother. You're gonna have to be covert. You're gonna have to go after your dreams covertly. And when they get solid enough where you can walk away without creating too much harm to yourself and other people, that's what you're going to have to do. That's the most logical situation. You can't go out there like Chris Watts and just take out your whole family. That makes no sense absolutely at all. And at the same time, how long are you going to let this lady push you around and push you off your dreams, push your goals out of your head? Because she want to control you. She want to make sure you're going to go to work at 8 o'clock and get off at 5 o'clock, be home, water the grass, eat your little dinner, and make sure she got money in her account so she can shop while you at work. Right? When you say, I got a problem, or, hey, I'm having an issue with this, they tell you, don't say that. Their answer to that is, don't say that. Don't say that. Not, oh my God, we got a problem. How can we fix it? It's don't say that. Hey, I'm really hurting here because this relationship ain't going the way I thought it was. Don't say that. And they will flip it on them. So here's the question. Because I'm usually talking to men. Nothing against the ladies, because they are just who they are. But it's us. We saw the example of Adam. When Adam fell for the bull crap, and he fell for when the lady pushed him off his square and told him he was wrong. Here, he had a choice. The creator of the universe spoke to him directly and said, don't do this. The woman came with her body looking good and everything and got all pumped up because she was talking to another alpha dog that pumped her up and told her, hey, ain't nothing going to happen to you. Why? And it didn't nothing happen. Why? Because she wasn't told not to eat the apple by the guy. He was. It didn't nothing happen until he ate the apple. That's when the problem started. So what is eating the apple? That means that she came with a knowledge that was away from what God taught, away from what God wants for him. God wants every human being to be free. Every human being to be free and justified. He wants every human being to be free and justified. And if somebody's going to hold you back, you should be able to respond. Shouldn't be sitting around letting a woman or your children or your mother or your father or something that happened, some traumatic event that happened to you. Hey, listen, man, some of us are sick. Some of us are sick mentally. Some of us are sick physically. So what? You know what? We have to deal with it. Either we're going to get some counseling or we're going to press on or we're going to push it away or we're going to do whatever we got to do to get past it so that we can be functioning people or connect to the God and have the God rewire us on the fly. We got to do something. But my point is, how are you going to get out of the situation you're in? You're in a bad situation and you got some woman telling you, hey, don't worry about it. You can't do that. You say, I'm going to start a business. I'm going to start a record company. You can't do that. I'm going to start an online business. You can't do that. I'm going to start flipping cars. I'm going to start flipping houses. Your credit is too bad. You can't do that. Well, I'm going to fix my credit. No, you can't. Stop. Just go to work and make sure there's money in my account. You really want to listen to that for the next 30 years? Some of these women, man, they heartless. They cruel and heartless, man. They don't care. And if you can't put money in their account, somebody else can't put money in their account. Somebody else can put money in their account, excuse me. And the threat, they threaten you with their absence. They threaten you. Well, they threaten square dudes like us. They threaten us with their absence. But let me tell you something about, we got to change. We got to change our attitude. Because my attitude has always, not always, but my attitude has changed dramatically in the last 5 or 6, 10 years. It has changed dramatically. When they look at me like, hey, you wish you could get some of this, my response is, I don't want your vagina twice as much as you don't want to give it to me. I don't want it twice as much as you don't want to get. So we all on the same page. So you can keep stepping, sister. But see, I'm old and ugly. You guys are young dudes, man, looking good, not sick, and these kind of women coming after you. So you're going to have to be able to have the strength and the intestinal fortitude to say, no, this ain't working for me. That's the sentence you say. Hey, this is not working for me. And if they don't respond, then you have to take action. You know, man, let me tell you something. Man. You do something to a woman. Let's say you slap a woman that never been slapped before. A woman's going to do one or two things. She's either going to, I wouldn't go to bed around her, but she's gonna either be violent back to you, or she's going to say, okay, I got you. You're going to come home, and you're going to be like Eddie Griffin and Foolish. Everything gone. Children gone. Couches gone. Everything, clothes, everything gone. And it's okay for a woman to do that. But a man, see, you supposed to just be a piñata, dude. We supposed to be piñatas out here. Just keep taking stick after stick after stick after stick after stick. No, sir. No, sir. Come on, brothers. You got a goal in this life. You didn't fight off a million other sperms to get here, then fight through the come through the hallway of life, fight through there to get here. Grow up, get all the way as a grown person to be cuckified. No, brother, let your chains go. Like Malcolm said, let your chains go. You don't need no more chains. Let them go, and you'll figure out that it wasn't even the woman that was holding you back. It was the perception in your brain that was holding you back. It was the perception in your brain how your life would be without her. Think about it, brother. Think about it. If you really want this life, if you really want what's really going on out here, you're going to have to get up and get it. Ain't nobody coming knocking on the door. Ain't nobody coming knocking on the door. Hey, I got a Publishers Clearinghouse ain't coming for you. Either you're going to get up and get it, or you're going to let somebody talk you out of it. I did another video today where I knew what I wanted when I walked into Best Buy, and I let the salesman talk me out of it because I didn't think that, I thought, well, maybe I really didn't know what I was talking about. I didn't study enough to be solid in what I was doing. I got the thing back home, I got the thing back to my office, and then I realized this ain't even what I need. I knew what I needed, but I let him talk me into this. But he was able to do that because I wasn't secure in the knowledge that I had of what I wanted and whether it was going to be the right thing or not. But see, that was my fault for not studying. That made me weak because I didn't study like I should. This world, nothing comes to the weak, brother. Nothing comes to the weak except the crumbs of what the aggressive people leave. Nothing comes to the weak. You're going to have to be aggressive, man. See, now, when I take this stuff back, I'm going to be aggressive and adamant. I know exactly what I want. I've studied it. Now, when I got back here, I looked at it instead. I know now I have to be aggressive. I'm not taking nothing for no answer. Either you give me what I'm asking for, or I'm leaving. And that's how we got to be with our lives. This is your brother encouraging you to go out there and get the most. Stop letting women and other distractions distract you from achieving your goals, man. Get your goals first. Then women are a secondary situation. Did you see the man? God didn't give him the women first and then the garden. He had a job and stuff already before the woman came. The woman was a secondary situation. She was a secondary option for him. She wasn't she wasn't something that he had to deal with from the beginning. Anyway, much success to y'all, man. I know most of y'all ain't gonna even hear what I'm saying, but there's a few of you guys out here that's I'm really hitting home with, man. Probably it's hitting home so hard it's tough to stomach. Take a look at your life, see where you got toxic people in it, and if you got somebody toxic, man, try your best to get rid of them. And if you can't get rid of them, i.e., you live with them, then you're gonna have to do a covert operation, putting your life back together, and until it gets so strong that person negativity can't stop the ball from rolling. All right. If y'all got any questions, hit me up. All right. Oh, never be the aggressor, brother. Never be the aggressor. Peace.